Lighter than I thought. Here they are. Oh! Cool. Like that. Oh. So like right here, like this. Like that. That should be okay. Let's do it again. You have to like line it up. Like over the thing. It's gonna be easier than what it was in the US. Goes one is looks about right. Looks good. Whoa! Let there be light. One. Oh. I need a fuse. So this one is blinking, but this one's not blinking. So I need this fuse. Nice. We are back in business, ladies and gentlemen. Life is good. Let's get back to work. Ooh. Hi, welcome back to another episode of the DocuVlog here. It's number 3, January 16 to the 22nd, I think. Yeah, documentary and a vlog of me learning Japanese in 6 months. Welcome, my name is Spencer. And I want to pass the N2 JLPT test this July. This is week 3. If you haven't seen the first few weeks, go ahead and click the links down below or up here or in the past, somewhere. There's links around here. This DocuVlog will go over my process, my procedures, the resources I use, my overall welfare and well-being, and what I study and how I do things. The main purpose of this documentary is to remove the difficulty in language learning. If you're interested in what I do and how I do it, don't forget to smash like, hit subscribe. You can follow me along on the journey. Let's start the show. Ooh. Today, I will focus on listening to music. Well, not right now, but I've been listening to a Japanese podcast like every day. This guy, Shunto, he's a pretty cool dude. I enjoy his presentation. He goes over the Genki book. But the concept is I want to just hit myself with so much Japanese listening that I'm just kind of like overflowing myself with it. Followed by music that I was recommended by, looks like Vaughn in the chat, so sounds great. Probably gonna look that up when I get back from Shibuya tonight.
Shinjuku will soon arrive on track number 3. For your safety, please stand behind the yellow line.
So I was getting kind of sad because this is my penultimate here. It's my last class in Shibuya. My second to last class, excuse me. Next week's my last class, so I was like sharing it to all the students. I'm gonna cheer myself up by going to the Pokemon store in the Parco building here in Shibuya. It's on the 6th floor, 8th floor. It's on one of the floors. I'm tasked to find a Charmander and a Charizard. The 6th floor has a Pokemon stop, a Shonen Jump store, also a Capcom store, and it's a very popular place to be to try to find things you're looking for Nintendo-wise, right? So I'm heading to the Pokemon store here in Shibuya, trying to look for a Charmander and a Charizard. So heads up, a few weeks ago during the Christmas rush, these guys were not available. This is Charizard, this is Charmander. They were just not available because all the kids were buying them, right? I mean, these guys are the most popular, so I'm gonna buy these. These are a gift for Jessica. Let's rock and roll. sentences. 文章を作るのはでも毎日文章は読みましたと100毎日疲れていました難しいですねで全然わかりません Yeah, you have. Yeah. So I finished the drops challenge. It was 10 individual lessons within the overall month of January. That was cool. The vocabulary does really help. It helps with the listening. It was nice. I still do practice kanji every single day. Most of the time it's on my phone because I'm mobile, I'm moving around and walking around, so it does make a difference whether I'm on the train or on the bus. When I'm in commute, right, it really does help. Sometimes I can't just sit at the computer, but if I do, it's usually super late or very early. And most of the time I want to stream it or record it as a language lab. I'm also hosting online lessons. So I have like so many jobs. I have my full-time job, I have 2 part-time jobs, I also have my own company where I'm teaching French, English, and now I'm going to be offering like basic Japanese. So I'm holding lessons down every weekend. So it doesn't like interfere with my daily life, but it does kind of get in the way of like studying Japanese. However, I see it as a way of, you know, me being the teacher and like following the career path that I want. Ooh, today is a doozy, man. All day, right? The whole day. How do I say whole? Chotoke? At the time? I don't know. Just busy all day. Study all of the day. I'm hungry too. Tabitai. I'm struggling with my read the kanji today. It's really bad. It's super bad. I think I hit like a record less than 40% today. It was terrible. And I was just like guessing. I think this next batch of kanji was like with the year, like the toshi, and I was really just getting confused with it. I'm also kind of maxed out on read the not on Wanikani, but on read the kanji. I was also having a hard time with, you know, some of the sentences repeating themselves. So it's the SRS system, right? Like they start to repeat over time, and the more you get it correct, the further they push it on the timeline. So because I'm impacting so much Japanese, so much input all the time, I'm having a hard time like recalling. I believe the word is. It's like recall the information. Like you get the information, you process the information, you digest the information, and you recall. I think that's where I'm struggling the most. I've been really upset these past like few hours. I just can't like stick this kanji today. Like for some reason I can't get like last month, the other day, the other month, one lifetime. You know, like you got these onyomi and kunyomi readings that are like super frustrating, and like they just won't stick. Like I can't seem to remember them like very well. I don't want to say can't. That's just like not like positive. It's just very challenging to just stick the landing, right? Like it's so difficult to really hit this kanji. Like since I'm impacting so much language, like all at once. And because I'm in motion, I'm in moving. Like I don't want the excuse to be like, oh, I don't have time to learn it. It's just tough. It's just tough. There's accidents on the train line, so it might be a little much more difficult to get home this morning at least. Then I gotta go to work and then I gotta study. Oh, 44 reviews. I did break 100 kanji, which is so cool. I never thought that I can do it. Well, that's not a negative way of saying it. I broke triple digits, right? That's fantastic. You know, once upon a time when I first learned my first kanji, right? I think it was like hon, like book. And I was like, huh, like that's cool. And then I learned like one other kanji, and then I think I learned all the numbers, right? Because it's like each ni san, right? Like all of it. And then I was like, wow, like these are all the kanji, and I know like 10 or 15 kanji. And there was like, I think a method of like, if you learn 10 kanji, 20 kanji, 30 kanji, and then I never thought that I could see myself doing the 50 or more than that, and now it's like I hit 100, and I'm like, oh my goodness, like this is totally possible. It's just very strange because I'm learning them out of context and learning them in context. Just spent like 3 hours on TikTok. Terrible thing to do. Now it's time to get back to studying. It's, I don't know, like a little after 1:30. Is it? Oh yeah, it's almost 1:30. That's cool. Let's go over what I'm learning, huh? Weak in red, strong in the brighter, right? This is the strong stuff. This is the weak stuff. I'm almost done with all my N5 here sentences. Duolingo for the stream. That's going to be tomorrow morning. Wanikani. I have a bunch of reviews. Let's refresh this. Ooh, 45 and 6. Scary. Learn from Clothesmaster. And then read the kanji. Was good. So we have probably 2 hours of straight up learning here. A video within a video within a video. That's crazy. This is like so many levels. Also, I just turned off the English sentence on read the kanji because I felt like it was cheating. So I had to turn it off, and now it's not that I feel better. It's more that I just whoa crap. I just realized that when I hit a certain plateau of the learning, I need to create a challenge. So it creates this space where you're still learning. If I see the English, I'm not translating the sentence. I'm not like digesting the sentence properly, and that's where I'm messing up, right? So let's get rid of the English. Let's dive right into Japanese. Nihongo shabuteru, right? Nihongo omoite to Nihongo hanashite. You have to think in Japanese, speak in Japanese. All right, let's go. Iko. I'm so tired. 2:30 in the morning. It's time to sleep, man. I haven't been 100%. I don't know where it is, man. I can't seem to get up on time or dig deep to do the thing. You know, you just feel like very overwhelmed. You know, I just want it like so bad. You know, like I want it so bad. It's it's funny because I'm going over the kanji to be happy or satisfied or something. It's like kini hairu or kiniichi or something. And it's like, is that happiness? Kinichi nai? Right? Kini iru. getting worse. Worse. Okay. Yeah. My score is just getting lower and lower. 62% over like 50 reviews. Look at this. Look at this craziness. I just couldn't. I was having a hardest time with these guys. Oh no. Oh, it's gone. Now I'm just upset. I'm just upset. This is crazy. Okay, we are at 47%. That's terrible. I turned off the English sentences. So because of this, I've been trying to find a more clear method here to learn the Japanese sentences without the English translation. So I know most of what the sentences already say, and now I'm just trying to just read it without the definitions, right? Just like the sentence flat out. Almost feels like a mistake. Now my percentages is even lower. It's just been a bad week, guys. It's been such a bad week. I'm the one who thinks it's a bad week. It's not a bad week. The week is the week. I'm just not responding to the week positively, and therefore I'm letting my mood affect the week and how I feel and in my performance. That's not professional, you know. That's not how a winner wins. It's not. But this winner's tired. It's tired of this. So I just realized I wasn't inputting enough like grammar or vocabulary in what I was doing. I was using a lot of wani-kani and read the kanji, but I actually realized that's not learning like vocab. Like I'm not actually learning vocabulary. Yes, so it is January 20th. And I'm not inputting vocabulary like at the frequency that I need it, right? Like I'm getting test vocab and grammar conjugations for the most basic, like, you know, to eat, to drink, those words. But there's a handful of other just like normal vocabulary words that I'm just not learning. I think I totally ruined my first... I take that back. I didn't ruin it. I totally goofed up my first 20 days here by focusing on kanji and not vocab. Kanji and vocab are not the same thing. I was learning some vocabulary, not all vocabulary. But I was learning more about how to learn kanji. That's frustrating. Okay, I discovered it. Vocab and sentences, grammar, speaking. It's a funnel. It's a funnel. I think I spent the past like 3 hours. I take that back, like 2 hours. It's like 4 in the morning now. No, 3:40 in the morning. And this is the formula. This is it. It's like I'm a mad scientist, right? This is what I'm going to use to learn languages. This is what I'm going to use moving forward from N5, N4, N3, N2, and N1. Especially moving into a test. I don't want to feel like a failure. We have to sacrifice to achieve. I'm pretty tired. I wasn't able to really get up early today and just accomplish my morning routine, right? So, what is it? Keisa wa my own work, right? Keisa shigoto wa hatarakimasen. Like I didn't do my work. Like I usually have like a morning routine, and I wasn't able to do it. I don't know, it's like his own self-disappointment, right? It's like, it doesn't feel enough. And I learned the word enough. I think the word is, teriru masen? Not enough. It doesn't feel, kimochi teriru masen. I am not too tired, but I'm more just ready to just win. Like I'm just I'm feeling much better to study, and it all affects your mood, right? It's a strange time, right? It's a strange, like, monkey time. Today, the government is ordering a lot of restaurants and stuff to shut down and close early, like 9 a.m. It's not even like an official shutdown. It's just like a lot of my students are complaining that life can't continue as usual. And I have to sit here and think about how I want to make content better and how I want to study better. So I came up with a new formula to use moving forward in my last 11 days of January. Also, I'm the worst at this. This is just, you can't win. You can't win ever. You never use this one. No. Rarely.
Many people
don't use
Don't use it. So instead of saying sen getsu, right? You would
aging person use it.
older person,
Older
right?
person.
So it's a nikagetsu. Nikagetsu or 2 months instead of sen getsu. So what am I learning? This is crazy. I'm like, this is craziness. I don't like it. Okay, so in conclusion, I do have a few ideas that need to kind of be put together. One, grammar is super key, and I didn't really like pay attention to this, so I have to like step up my efforts in grammar this week or next week. My result is I learned over 100 kanji. With Read the Kanji, I've been doing about 100 sentences a day, giving me a net average of like 600 sentences this week. That was kind of cool. I'm still around 50%, but the way the Read the Kanji website works is that if you misspell one letter, then it's like 0%. And I'm like, guys, like, I know what it is. If I spoke the word, I'd be correct. So I think I would be in the 80 percentile for sure, like a B plus passing, if I was speaking it. But I wasn't. I've been typing it, and of course, the computer sees right or wrong, right? So it's like a 50% passing rate there. I want to kind of wean off of drops for now. I like the drops program, like I really, really do. But because my focus is the JLPT, I need to kind of focus my efforts on learning that vocabulary and grammar at this time. So what I've learned from this batch of lessons is that I need to kind of spread out how I'm learning all this information, and I'm getting better at kind of at navigating like hours, right? Like I've been studying about 2 hours a day to 3 hours a day. This is with my full-time job. This is with, managing like quote unquote a social life or trying to hang out with like Jessica and like my friends or like whatever I'm trying to do. And I'm not like, and I'm still like going to the gym. So there's a lot of management, like time management. So next week's plan is to get into more grammar. That's the idea. I'm going to start testing myself, I think. I have to find out how to do that. But yeah, if any of this was really helpful, go ahead and smash like. Hit me with a subscribe if you haven't already done it. I have links in the bottom, links at the top, links everywhere. Follow me along in the blog as well. That's trying to keep me going. You can talk to me retroactively on Twitch, Twitter, whatever. You could find me online doing whatever. Catch you guys later on week 4. Peace.